Big up everybody and welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Solomon again, back with another video. Things and nothing. Okay, let me. Would I say a lot of things? Not a lot of things, but so the news broke today that he has rejected another offer from Saudi club. So I would like to know what you guys think and in getting to find out. So I think it's been nice enough for me to talk to everybody and let's see what we think and what's our take concerning that. And that is going to be what we are discussing today. So today is actually going to be for Victor Osimhen. It's a late night stream. So let's see work on it. So we actually have a lot of news and some breaking news concerning Victor to talk about that today. And I'm going to start from this news. So I'm going to take the news one after the other, basically on Victor Osimhen. I'm going to talk about it. Don't forget, if you want to join along the stream, all you need to do is just come along, let's talk. On Osimhen. So let me just try to get the screen across. Okay. Like we are saying, yeah. So we're going to start with this news. No thanks. Let's start with Victor Osimhen makes Arsenal transfer decision after 63 million deal agreed amidst Eucharist twist. And we all know that Arsenal wanted to get couple of Victor Eucharist. We talked about Sesko and those of them. Personally, me, because me, I will not tell you lie. Osimhen is my guy. Me, whichever way, me, I'm expecting Osimhen. Uh, I'm expecting Osimhen. I'm not expecting another person, but I really, really would appreciate if we get Osimhen because I've seen many people telling us that, oh, why did you guys get Osimhen? Look, if we get Osimhen, I will actually be excited with that signing because for me, I think Victor Osimhen is the deal. Like, if we want to actually win, I believe Mr. Victor Osimhen is the solution to Arsenal's problem. Like, enough of all these Eucharist and Sesko thing and the rest. Me, I'm not moved with it. I'm not moved by all these things. Like, pick up everybody in the chat. Don't forget to smash up the like, subscribe. As you're coming in, just smash up the like, go to 500. Just smash up the like, subscribe, and let's see what we can get to in on the stream. So basically, the news coming up today is we are having Victor Osimhen. I think we're just going to take a look at the news now. Let's just read it. Okay, let's start from the beginning of the news. Transfer interest from Arsenal and Manchester United convinced Victor Osimhen to snub a blockbuster move to Al Hilal, as it has been claimed. Osimhen is 26, had been targeted as a marquee signing for Al Hilal ahead Osimhen was ready to go to Saudi as at that point in time. He was kind of ready to go to Saudi at that point in time, but they didn't actually allow him. They didn't make the transfer. They didn't allow the transfer work out, you know. And for me, I am not actually happy with Napoli because of this, because basically I believe that they are the one who made his future, look like it doesn't like Osimhen doesn't know what he's doing at the moment. But I definitely know that Osimhen has been very, very straightforward concerning his for he wanted to leave. He was ready to leave because of the whole, advert thing that fell out on TikTok and the rest of them. And I don't see the reason why they had the right, and they had no right to actually hold him back. And well, a lot of things that happened in that particular day that we cannot say. But let's be honest with ourselves. Napoli, for me, I feel Napoli actually did Osimhen dirty in that particular deal. Now they said there was a confidence that the deal could be finalized before June 10, the first summer transfer window deadline, to ensure that they can feature in their three group stage matches at the FIFA revamped tournament. However, reports in Nigeria confirmed on Sunday that Victor Osimhen turned down the move for the fifth proposal from Alali, and this referred and his preference is to remain in Europe with a top Italian um, club interested in his services. Now, to um, according to Tuto Sports, it has been revealed that the Nigerian international rejected the chance to join Simon Inzaghi's side Al Hilal because he is aware of the interest from Arsenal and Manchester United. Now, this is where I come in, and this is what I want to know. Victor Osimhen being linked to Arsenal. Like, I will not tell you, like, if Victor Osimhen is linked to Arsenal, I would just say do the deal immediately. Victor Osimhen to Arsenal, I would do the deal, because basically I'm telling you, I've said this many times. I said having Victor Osimhen up front, having Bukayo Saka on the left wing, and Ademola Lookman on the right wing, all forward, all Nigerian forward. What it does is it gives us a league. All these ones they are telling us we don't win trophies. Let me tell you something. On this one, I believe we are winning this one if we can get it. But jokingly, I know we might not be able to, secure the signature of three of them. These two guys have one, but looking at what we have compared to what we used to have when it comes to Arsenal and the front line that we used to have, the front line of Kai Havertz, the presence of Victor Osimhen in that squad at the moment changes things. It changes things a lot for me. If Victor Osimhen is in that squad, in that Arsenal squad, I'm telling you, Victor Osimhen will single-handedly win Arsenal the league. I don't care what Arsenal will have to say. I don't care what anybody will say. You can go there and say it again. I'm saying it. If Victor Osimhen is actually in Arsenal at the moment, if I join Arsenal today, I'm going to beat my chest that Arsenal can win the league. Yes, because I know that he will just score enough goals to win Arsenal the league. That is just me, being who I am. I would say it again. Victor Osimhen will win Arsenal the league, because basically you had the like of Martinelli and Trossard and Odegaard launching the ball towards Victor Osimhen. Victor Osimhen is a fighter. Like, I don't know how people make that argument with me. People make that argument with me, and the minute I said, Osimhen is my guy. Like, Osimhen is like the best for me. Osimhen is like the best striker in the world right now. I stand to be corrected. Just tell me by start. You tell me, okay, Victor Gyökeres. Yes, Victor Gyökeres. Fortunate to have found himself in that particular, uh, place he found himself at the moment. One of the best team in Portuguese league, and the Portuguese league has been known not to be. But I'm talking about somebody who has done it everywhere, who has actually done it everywhere for me. For me, Victor Osimhen has done it everywhere, and me, I am not. If Arsenal is telling me that they are getting Osimhen, I'm telling you, bring me Osimhen, and I'm telling you, Arsenal is winning the league. Give me Osimhen, I'm telling you, we will win the league. Nothing what you want to tell me, because basically this guy is a winner. He has proven that he has won in Italy, he has won in he has done it in France, he has done it everywhere. So for me, you cannot tell me anything again. And this guy can actually do it for me. Osimhen, I know that this link is not real, like I said, like I said, Osimhen being linked to us now is might not it doesn't look real, but for me, overall, if he was real, me, I would not lie to you. Me, I would like it to happen. That is my choice. That is even what I want, at the moment for us now. Me, I believe that is the kind of striker that we should go for. Because let me tell you something. When it comes to fight, when it comes to getting the goals, when it comes to putting the ball at the back of the net, for me, Victor Osimhen is the real deal. Like, let's just forget it. He is the real deal. I don't want to hear enough of all this story of Sesko and Sesko. Them fine. I've said it many times. If we get Sesko, if we get Eucharist, I really would not mind. I will support any one of them. But basically, my own kind of striker and the person I would want and the kind of striker I would want is Victor Osimhen. I will want Victor Osimhen, and that's why I'm telling you this link. This link. I'm telling you, I'm loving it, even though it doesn't look real, but I am loving it. Now they said the Gunners and United are in the market for a new centre forward, and Osimhen has emerged as a target for both Juventus, of both of them and Juventus. Juventus also remain keen on signing the ex-Lille man, while Galatasaray want to keep him after he enjoyed an impressive loan spell there during the 2024-2025 season, scoring 37 goals in 41 matches. 37 goals in 41 matches. Let me tell me if there's anything better than that. Now, Victor Osimhen isn't the only striker that is sought after. With Victor Eucharist also, I mentioned that one, the top target for Arsenal, Manchester United, and Juventus. In fact, it's added that Eucharist 26 is right at the top of Juve's shopping list and is described as the dream signing after he netted 54 goals in 52 appearances for Sporting in this term. Eucharist could be available for 60 million, and Sporting are eager to sell the Swede this summer. He has spent the last 2 years in Portugal after making a 16.7 million move from Coventry City. Now, looking at as for Osimhen, he is now going to take his time to ensure that he can pick the most suitable club for his career. Now, let me just say this generally. I think that is all for that news. Let me just keep that for that particular news at the moment on the issue, on the case of Victor Osimhen. Let me tell you something. Me, I've said this. I won't be surprised if Victor Osimhen picks Saudi. Like, he has nothing to prove for me again. Osimhen doesn't have anything to prove for me again. If you think I have another and any other opinion from that, you can put it in the comment section. But for me, I don't think Osimhen needs to prove himself to anybody again. If he decides to go to Saudi, let me tell you something. The reason why we play football, why they are all playing football, is because they want to make money. Yeah, let me tell you something. Forget about this Ballon d'Or thing. He's not going to win Ballon. Yes, he can win Ballon d'Or. I wouldn't say he cannot win Ballon d'Or. It's possible he wins the Ballon d'Or, but the point is that he's not guaranteed. He should secure his future. He should secure the bag. Me, I am okay, and he still doesn't stop him from being who he is. That Osimhen moves to Saudi does not stop him from being who he is. He's a fighter, and he's somebody that will always love to play. So for me, if he decides to go to Saudi, fine, all well and good. I would not crucify him for that. He deserves the best, generally, even as a person. I don't know what you think. Let me know in the comment section. I'm going to be posting the link there. We can also, come on in and let's have a conversation. Do you think Osimhen should not be considering Saudi or should be considering Saudi move? Let me know. You can just join the conversation. I'm going to pin that in the chat now. So let's just have a conversation about that. Should Osimhen be joining Saudi, or should he actually move on and stay for European Cup? Because right now the rumor is that he has decided to stay, with the to stay in Europe. But for me, I don't think secure the bag, my brother. I love Osimhen and I want him at Arsenal. But point like they're not willing. The problem is that the way the European club are actually addressing his fee, as if they are pricing him like Guru and Epa. I don't understand. This guy he has done it everywhere. This guy has done it everywhere in the world. He has done it in France, he has done it in Germany, he has done it in Italy, he has done it everywhere. And then you are now pricing him like it's like they're taking a piece, of this guy. This guy is a proven striker. Why are you telling me why are you not willing to pay the cash? Telling me they can't pay. Please pay him the money. And for me, if anybody, he should go to anybody that's willing to pay him the back. That's what I feel. Don't forget to smash up the like. Don't forget to subscribe. If you are not subscribed, we appreciate your 500. come on, hit the like button and subscribe. And let's hear your comments. Let me know what you think. So let's move to this second news that we actually heard concerning another the Osimhen case again. I think I'm going to have to share this one with you, and that is this transfer decision. Like today is going to actually going to be about Victor Osimhen. So basically, we have to look at him, and let me add this to stage now. Okay, so what we have here now is we have deep all these ads. Okay, thank you. Victor Osimhen makes Arsenal transfer decision after. I think it's more of a, I don't know. I think I've looked at this one. I think we've looked at this one. Looked at this story. The next story is maybe move this one. I think I'm going to try to get another story on the second story on stage now. Okay, I saw this one and I felt like you guys might want to see this. It's still about Osimhen, Victor Osimhen. Hold on, stop sharing. I'm going to try to share again. At this time, let's see. This one involves Chelsea. So, what we have now is let's add this to the list. Yeah, football London. I saw this one, football London. Okay, let's go. So we have Victor Osimhen signs 50 million. Victor, no thanks. Yeah, you say Victor Osimhen signs last 50 million forward. Chelsea dream attack after overall. Now let's read the story so that we get the picture in context. So according to Football London, so Chelsea have been the busiest Premier League club in the summer so far, including Enzo Maresca's side confirming their third, piece of business with the signing of Mamadou Sarr from Strasbourg on Monday. Now, Sarr, 19 years old, has signed an 8-year contract with Chelsea. Chelsea is just giving 10 seconds following the Liam Delap and Dairo Suago after through the door, with the teenager set to be involved in the club World Cup squad this month. Blah 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 blah. Let's see how does that affect Victor Osimhen. More players expected to follow Chelsea and Chelsea have rubber stamped the need to strengthen the attack ahead of the 2025-26 season. Now, Gittins is reported to be the forerunner. That's one. And then I'm still trying to look at how this affects, Victor Osimhen. I don't think Victor Osimhen has been targeted as a marquee signing for Al Hilal and Club World Cup, and we have discussed that one. There was confidence that the deal could be finalized before the first game, which we already know. However, Osimhen has rejected the 50 proposal, which is why we are here. And Chelsea have been linked with the move. Now, let me tell you something. I'm going to look at Chelsea and Victor Osimhen generally. That does not look like friendly to me. I don't want Victor Osimhen near Chelsea. I'm sorry, but basically, especially with the fact with what Chelsea does with their number 9s, I'm not actually at rest with Victor Osimhen, going for Chelsea, because basically, number one, the pay structure of Chelsea just wants to go and use him to work. They want him to go and work his ass out. They want him to work his ass out, and I don't think Osimhen deserves that anymore. He doesn't deserve that anymore. Osimhen doesn't deserve that anymore. I think he has outgrown that. I think he has proven himself. He doesn't need to prove himself to anybody again. He doesn't need to, tell people or make people understand what he's doing, because I believe that he has done what is needed of him. And I don't know how people and why people still expect Osimhen to, to come and work or prove himself. I know I'm saying a lot of waffle, but do you just think Osimhen? Do you think Osimhen is a perfect fit for Chelsea? Let me know in the comment section. Well, I want to know what exactly do you think about Osimhen and Chelsea? I personally do not think that is actually something that I want to see personally. That is me because I expect him to be, if at all he wants to, you know, move up. If Osimhen wants to go out there and move and show himself, I think they should go to bigger club. Like I'm the kind of person that expects that Osimhen should be in the likes of Real Madrid. I'm telling you, Osimhen should be playing as if instead of playing Mbappe up front, Osimhen should be up front, and you will see the best of Osimhen. Where somebody will have to give him and let him just put the ball at the back of the net. This guy is a baller. This guy is just like at the moment now. This guy is the best striker in the world. I don't want to do. I don't want to know what you think. I don't want to know. I want to see. Let me tell you something. There is another thing that you people don't know. People usually believe that a prophet is not as visible. Like people don't appreciate a prophet like he does in his home, like his hometown. You won't appreciate him. The Nigerians we don't appreciate Osimhen enough because basically I know the hype. I know the hype surrounding Erling Haaland. I know the hype surrounding Erling Haaland, and then you see people, you know, just giving us a lot of he has to do this. He doesn't want to reduce his wages. Why should he? Give me the reason why Osimhen should reduce his wages. Why? Why should he reduce his wages? My brother, if now you go do it. No, now let's put ourselves in his shoes. If you are Victor Osimhen, will you actually will you if you are Victor Osimhen, will you actually reduce your salary? No, now let's put ourselves. I don't like when we start. Everybody will start doing one earlier than that. That hey, he has to do this. He has to do that. He has to get. He has to. He's supposed to play football. See, my brother, put yourself in his shoes. You come off from the shores of Nigeria after you don't struggle, don't come off finish. You don't entire young. You don't chant. As you chant finish, you can't say that to reach you. So somebody won't cut your money. Where you get all fast. Maybe say be better your life, better your great grandchildren. You call they tell me make you say reality say you want to play football. Play football, who you want to prove yourself to? Who Osimhen don't be success already for Nigeria. First of all, you will always be on the first man, even if it's in the Al Hilal or Saudi Arabia or anywhere. Osimhen will always be the first name on the team sheet because you know that this boy is a good player and there is nothing there is no changing about it. So for me, anyway, that's just me. I think I've said it so much, enough. But I spent like about 30 or 20 something minutes discussing Victor Osimhen alone. Now, for me, that's just it. I don't think Osimhen needs to prove to anybody. So, if European teams are interested in Osimhen, let them go and bring their money and say, give him what he wants, or else everybody should just move away and mind their business. If you are not, if you don't have money for Osimhen, don't even negotiate. Let those people that have the money, let them negotiate for Osimhen. That is my own final take. I don't know if you have any take in the comment section. Like I said, always. So we are off in the room and we are expecting ourselves, to discuss. We are discussing. So I'm expecting you to have your say. I want you to have your say. I know what I'll be saying concerning that. So moving on and looking at other transfer news now. So we're going to be picking our transfer news today from Sky Sports. So we're going to be going to just shuffling through Sky Sports this evening and seeing if we have any updates that we can or breaking news that we can play for. So let me bring Sky Sports up. Sky Sport News. Yeah. So I think let's start with Benjamin. I think Benjamin Seckles to Arsenal. How believes informal approach over signing for Arsenal. Okay, I think let's start with that. I think we have to start with this. Like this hearts. They're not letting me see this thing properly. Okay, so I think I'm good. So let me start with Sky Germany are reporting Arsenal formally approached RB Leipzig over the signing of Benjamin Sesko. Now I've said this, even though Arsenal fans are not happy about this signing, most of Arsenal fans are not happy about this signing. Me, I don't really care who is striker at the moment, because at the moment, even if you put a dummy, even if I'm the one striking for Arsenal at the moment, I will score more goals for Arsenal than any other person that is there, that anybody is there right now, because they have Gabriel Jesus, who is not always fit, Havertz, who cannot always, cannot keep the ball into the net, and then you are bringing in someone like Benjamin Sesko. If Havertz can score 13, Benjamin Sesko can score 20. So for me, I believe that Benjamin Sesko will do more, and it's always nice to see them that they have finally made an approach, and let's see what will happen. It says Sky Sports News has been told Arsenal have been exploring the conditions and of potential deal. It is understood that Arsenal are doing their due diligence on numbers of strikers, including Sporting Victor Eucharist. Now, somebody has asked me, what is my opinion concerning Eucharist and Sesko? Now, let me give my opinion concerning Eucharist and Sesko. I actually do not care about the two of them. Like, if I was supposed to pick a choice, and if I was the sporting director of us now, I would not pick Eucharist and I would not pick Sesko. I would pick Victor Osimhen, because I believe that is the point. And this is not a matter of sentiment, or maybe because I love it's because it's Nigerian. I just love Osimhen, because Osimhen looks like the finished thing that we actually need, to sort things out in that squad. That's what we need, and that's what we're supposed to get. Get Victor Osimhen, and I believe that we should be going places. To me, that's what I mean. So for me, this is a good news. If they are deciding to buy Eucharist, or they're going to buy Sesko, or if it is Osimhen, whichever way, I would be happy to do that. So we said Arsenal, have a long-time interest in Sesko. According to scoring, reported in January that the club was seriously considering move, but his agent ruled it out due to gentleman's agreement with Leipzig to stay at Leipzig at the moment. Now, the Gunners also wanted Sesko last summer too, only for him to extend his contract with the German club until 2029. RB Leipzig are now willing to let him leave after failing to qualify for the Champions League. See, Sesko will be sold. Let's just forget it. Sesko will be sold. And it's likely that it's Arsenal. As Sesko, you can't be foolish. You won't be foolish enough for somebody to wait for you. Let me tell you something. Sesko will join Arsenal. So let's just forget it. And to any Arsenal fan who has not actually accepted that fate yet, I don't know, Shao. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're thinking. Sesko scored 21 goals and had 6 assists in all competition last season, including 4 in the Champions League. Now, Sesko is destined for greatness. Blah blah blah. These are just news concerning Sesko. It's about Sesko. I think it's just Sesko all the way today. So we're going to be looking at the transfer center to see if there are things developing at the moment. So let's start from the transfer center. What do we have here? So we have quickly, we have Premier League roundups. Let's see, what are the news we have here. So according to Tuesday headlines, 30 minutes ago, let's go Tuesday transfer deadline. Okay, yes, of course, we all know that the transfer deadline is tomorrow. Like today's transfer window is going to close tomorrow. We reported that over on this channel. Transfer window is going to close tomorrow and then reopen again in the next, I think, said 6 days or 10 days or something like that. The transfer window will reopen again, and then everybody will continue their transfer again. Like, the transfer is unusual anyway, but overall, like for me, I just think is nice. So let's look at some deals that have taken place so far. I think I'm going to go in. I'll listen into how old we have. We have Manchester United have made an initial approach for Sporting striker Gyökeres through intermediaries. Now that means United has not actually gone directly to Gyökeres, and the fact that Manchester United fans are gassed already with it, I don't understand. They're gassed, and I can't imagine Gyökeres leaving Sporting, who is in the Champions League, and now going to Manchester United. That would have been a very big pull, especially because because of the manager and who their manager is. Yes, that's possible, but I actually do not understand the logic behind it. But let's see. But it looks as if United are actually serious, because it's like they are all very serious concerning this, and they are trying to get with Matheus Cunha, with Mbeumo, with Gyökeres. They have reasons to actually be gassed at the moment. They have reasons to be gassed, and I'm not going to be surprised if they are gassed for getting that. And but let's just see what will happen But now we are finding out that it's too very intermediate, meaning they've not really gone for official, whatever. Now, another news I saw today is the news of another news. The next news is Rasmus Højlund had told media in Denmark that he's expected to play for Manchester United next season, despite the interest in new from a new striker, and that's one of the reasons why I am also concerned. And I'm also still looking at this particular stories, and the story is not making sense to me. Like, you can't have, there's a limit. You have Zexi, you have Rasmus Højlund, and you have some other players already. And you're still bringing in, you're putting Buemo, you're putting Punya, who also can play up front, and you will now bring in Gyökeres again. Let me tell you something. This is not FIFA 11 now. Is it Football Manager? It's not Football Manager. If it's Football Manager, you can talk. Football Manager, this is not for, this is real life. You can't have all those players together in your team and you just expect them to sit down, especially with the fact that there's no Champions League football. The guy will just go to Juventus instead now. If he will not get a bigger team move, just sit there in the seat and not play Europe. He's 27 at the moment. Imagine that. So, and Rasmus Højlund is saying that he is likely not leaving Manchester United at the moment. Now, Manchester United is expected to go back in with an improved offer for Brentford for Brian Mbeumo, and they remain optimistic that the deal will be struck. Of course, that one we know that the deal will, and even though I know that one will move, I know that deal will go through. Now, Tottenham have stepped up their interest in Anthony Semenyo, but Manchester United remain admirer of the forward. Yes, I think that would be an upgrade. That would be an update and a move forward for Anthony Semenyo. Definitely, that would be Tottenham good piece of business. They'll be in the Champions League. They actually would need a lot considering the Champions League, whatever, and they have the Champions League money. I just hope that Bournemouth will not rip them up, because basically Bournemouth will want a lot of money for that deal to actually go through. We'll continue with Liverpool. Liverpool remain in negotiation with Bayern Leverkusen over Florian Wirtz after making a new offer for about 113 million on Friday. See, let me tell you something. Leverkusen too, they are among those people that have already concluded. They already know that they are losing that player. So what they are trying to do is, and the player told them they want to leave, they are just trying to they are trying to get as much from Liverpool as they can get. And if you do, what will you do? Leverkusen are just doing their best, to get best out of what they have. So, Manchester City have agreed a 34 million pounds and a 40 million euro deal with Lyon striker Ryan Sheki. City has started again. Big up everybody that's in the comment section. Big up everybody that is watching. Please smash up the like, subscribe. We're the road to 500. Please just make sure you are subscribing. Come on, let's see what we can do on this stream. Please make sure you are subscribing. If you just go down on the button and click on the subscribe button. Now, City have been buying player. I'm getting scared again for City again. I'm getting scared of City again. City is becoming scary again. This team, and that's why it hurts me so much that Arsenal did not do what they need to do, when they fell off. This team have started buying every other person again. Can you imagine what City have done already and what they have already on ground? Honestly, I'm beginning to get worried. I don't know what is going on here. How come? What needs to be done? Whether it is anything they want to do, I don't know what the Premier League would do. Whatever charges that they have, let the charges come to place quickly, because right now I'm getting worried about this team. I'm getting worried. Where are they getting this sustainability from? They are honestly serious. I'm getting worried. I'm getting jealous of their team. Honestly, I'm getting jealous. Honestly, very jealous of of what would I call it, of Manchester City at the moment. Also, moving on to the next one, we have like I was saying, I said City has actually been buying a lot, and I don't understand how they are They signed this guy from Wolves. I was trying to get that. Yeah, basically, the transfer window that first opened recently, I think it's for the Club World Club Cup. So I think that in the Club World Cup could actually get players to play. And I think that's why the window will be closing tomorrow. The deadline day for windows will close tomorrow. Window is going to be closed. The window is going to be closed for the next 6 to 7 days, or 6 to 10 days. I don't know. Then to reopen again. And when it reopens again, then every other person can continue their job. But overall, what I'm just saying is that I don't know how City are getting all this pulled up, but right now they've also completed the signing of I think this Wolf defender, um, Ryan Ait Nuri, has signed for Manchester City from Wolves for initial fee worth 31 million. Also, don't forget that they've signed Johnny Randers and all those people are all in. Don't know whether it's because of Club World Cup, but I would not tell you like City worries me. City, uh, I think they just looked at the way what happened to them and they, apart from what they have, in fact, right now, I would take everything they have at the moment. And if that was the squad that we are going with, I will go with it. Don't forget the fact that Rodri will be coming back. Rodri will actually be back. I don't know. And this City is still not ready to give up. City is not ready to hands down. Are you sure that something? What will we do? I don't understand. But anyway, I think that it just shows how strong EPL is. Chelsea has made an offer for Jeremy Gittins, but it is below Borussia Dortmund's asking price. And that's another person that worries me. Now, yeah, we'll be making fun of Chelsea. They've spent money, they've done this, they've done that, they've done that. But these guys that have done all these things, let me tell you something. It looks as if it's beginning to work out too, because at least they can now boast of Cole Palmer, they can boast of some couple of players who are doing well. Yes, and there's no way one way or the other. It might not. You might say it has not banked, but look, I am worried. I am worried. I think the next season Premier League is actually going to be very difficult. Now, Borussia Dortmund have asked to be kept up to date with development on Jordan Sancho's future. This one that everybody is just sharing Sancho. Everybody is just passing Sancho here and there, left and right. It's as if nobody wants to keep him. Nobody wants to take Jordan Sancho at the moment. Look, I think Sancho is a good player, but the point is, I think the whole view there, and I think English players and this their hype. A lot of things happen to them, and that's why I'm always worried about the English players. Because of this English media, there's a way English media has a way to like push them down, ruin them down, pin them to the ground. Those are the reason issue I have with Jordan Sancho. I think Jordan Sancho has been a victim of that English press. The hype when he came in from Dortmund, the price tag, the way it was hyped. I think these are all the things that got him into trouble, and now he's struggling to actually now. Can you imagine? He's not even able to make a transfer. Nobody knows where he's going to be at the moment. His future is at limbo at the moment. He's in limbo at the moment because nobody knows. And for me, I don't think he's a bad player. I just feel he's the kind of player that has been a victim of whatever overhype press that English press used to do. Look at one one person I would never forget how English played pressed, finished and did him a lot of harm was Theo Walcott. Theo Walcott, rising star, young boy coming in, they hyped him up. They hyped him and hyped him and hyped him, and now we have him. We have him. He wasn't able to. Although, yeah, I saw him in an interview telling me that, mentioning that he actually believed he had a very good career, which is not that bad. But for me, I still feel that Walker would have achieved more if not for the English press. Then we have another news. We have Job Bellingham has been undergoing his medicals at Borussia Dortmund ahead of the move from Sunderland with initial fee worth of 27 million pounds. Now, and that's another thing that surprises me. So everybody is as if Dortmund knows that. Oh my God! It's always good when you have plan, when you know how to plan, when you know how to cite these things. Now, Dortmund now are going to get Joe Bellingham for 27 million, and by the time they will sell him, I'm telling you, Look at the same thing they did for Jude. That's what they are doing for Job, and they have shown it many times. They sold Usman Dembele. They sold a lot of players that are playing right now. Passed through them. A lot of their players that they have sold, they've actually sold well. And big respect to whoever is in charge of Dortmund's player signing and the rest of them. They are always very good. Arsenal have had in chat up with me. I think we said Thomas Partey representative has been approached by clubs in Europe and Saudi Arabia over a potential free transfer as talks with Arsenal about a new deal continues. Now, let me tell you this about Thomas Partey. The issue I have with Thomas Partey is I get the reason why, but I even know what is going on with Partey, why Partey is not signing. As an African man, why Partey is not signing? Partey, when you want to sign a new contract, you'll be expecting an improved whatever, an improved salary, improved whatever, which is the normal thing that you would expect. But for me, the way Partey has been, run, apart from last season that he has been able to be fit and played a lot of games, Thomas Partey has not actually achieved the number of games he's supposed to have played for us now. Let's forget about it. No matter what you want to say, this guy has not done enough. He hasn't played enough to put himself and to tell you that he deserves whatever he earned. So I'm very sure Arsenal will be probably giving him 1+1 and then say, okay, yeah, maybe we'll give you, or he will drop your contract or give you this and that, and he will say no. I think that's what he's looking for, a lucrative contract. African man, normal thing. I'm expecting that to happen, but whichever way, let's see how it goes. Now, this one is the one that I want. Said Arsenal target Rodrigo is set, to be part of Real Madrid squad for the forthcoming Club World Cup. And that is for me. That and a striker would be my dream transfer for this season. If Arsenal can get a striker, and Arsenal can get Rodrigo or Williams, and then probably they've wanted Zubimendi is, according to what we heard, close. If they're able to get Zubimendi, if they're able to get a defender, and also the backup goalkeeper like they wanted to, I think we will be good to go. I think that will be great for us to see. So for me, Rodrigo will be my dream signing if we get them. Rodrigo or Williams, any of them will do, and I think that will be a statement of intent from Arsenal if that is done. But right now, at the moment, I'm not getting gas with Arsenal. Arsenal is not even exciting me at all. I'm not getting excited. In fact, I wish the holidays should still continue as usual. I don't think Arsenal is ready for the season. Now, I saw that another news. We know that Newcastle have made an initial inquiry with Nottingham Forest about signing Anthony Elanga. Now, I've had my ways and I've said it. I would never, question any signing by coach like Eddie Howe, because basically he knows what he sees, he knows what he wants to play, he knows the way, but he has shown that one of the most disrespected manager in England is this guy. And if this guy wants Anthony Elanga with his speed and pace, Anthony Elanga, imagine that in Newcastle, you have Anthony Gordon, you have Isaac, and then who will be on the other side, and Elanga. Let me tell you something. They will deal with people. They will deal with people. So for me, I think that is a transfer I really, really will be looking towards. And finally, let me just do a few more before I wrap up the stream this evening. It's a late night stream. Don't forget. Let me know what you think. If you're watching back, let me know what you think in the comment section. I think one of the key ones is Newcastle also won Joao Pedro. Brighton are going for Olympic. Yes, I'm not going to say Mateta. Let's see. This news about Mateta. Let's see. Like Jim Mateta is in talks about extending the Crystal Palace contract, but clubs such as Manchester United and Juventus are interested in it. Let me tell you something. I fear for him. I don't know if he will be able to replicate that his form. Really, I don't know if he will be able to replicate that his form. What do you call it, in whatever club he decides to go to. I don't know if he will be able to replicate the bomb. Jim Mateta has been good. Well, in fact, there was a time I said I would have taken my Arsenal. If instead of us not getting a striker in January, I would have taken the guy, because the guy was on fire towards the end of that last season. It was very, very good. Not even towards the end. Mateta has been very, very good. Manchester United, okay, goalkeeper. Manchester United, I think they're still struggling with their goalkeeper. They have completed the deal for teenage. Okay, so we've talked about that one. I think that's more of like enough as to be that has to do with transfer so far. That's how far that we can go latest in the story transfer so far. So we know that Elanga is being tracked by Newcastle. We know Arsenal wants Sesko. No parties in contract talks and the rest of them. And for me, generally, this transfer, I will not tell you that as an Arsenal fan, it has not been interesting at all. It has not been interesting to me at all because basically what I notice is there's nothing that excites me. It still scares me. In fact, the way I've said, Man City, people that has won leagues, people that have Liverpool that has won league has signed players. It's Arsenal who has not even done anything. That has not won. That we have been nearly become the nearly men, and we are the one that is finding it very difficult to sign players. I don't know. What do you think? Let me know in the comment section. I'm going to be wrapping this video up today. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to smash up the like, subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comment section concerning the transfer. Whatever transfer that which of the transfer do you think excites you? Let me know in the comment section. Big up everybody for watching the video. If you're watching now, if you are coming in, just hit the like button, subscribe, road to 500. Come on, help my ministry. I beg. Just hit the like button, subscribe. And today we discussed about Osimhen. We discussed about a lot of transfers and what is that transfer that you actually are looking forward to. Let me know in the comment section. What is that transfer that you want your team, and what is that transfer you're expecting from your team? Let me know in the comment section. Big up everybody for watching. Don't forget to smash up the like. Don't forget to subscribe. And don't forget, your view is not viewing until you are posting that view on Football Fan View. Big up everybody, smash up the like, subscribe. I will see you on the next one. Peace.